Hey guys, it's Amesy Princess Anna here, and I just had my environmental science class, and it was very well. And this environmental science class, I learned about trash again, but different kinds of trash. It's not like the exact same thing. And it went very well. And when the end of the other 6 weeks went down, then I wanted more. I just wanted to have more of them. And I was really sad because I love them so much. I wanted to have like 10 weeks of them. 10,000 weeks.
You got to explain. So the first session of classes was only 6 weeks long.
Yeah, it was only 6 weeks
And
long.
it ended the week before last. Mm-hmm. But you didn't want the environmental science classes to end.
Yeah, I didn't because I love them so much. And I love doing projects.
So then what happened?
So then what happened is my Nana was looking for more environmental science classes, and there was one for older kids.
Mm-hmm. That was the only one.
Yeah,
that was for
only one.
6 to 12 graders.
Yeah. And I'm still 4 3/4.
So what happened?
So I asked my teacher if I could take it, and she said I could.
Nice.
Yeah.
So now you get 6 more weeks of environmental science.
6 more weeks of environmental science.
So what'd you learn today in class?
I learned about trash again, but a different type of trash.
Well, like a higher level.
Yeah, a higher level of trash.
What'd you learn about the trash? What were some of the takeaways from today's lesson?
Well, when I was learning about trash, this is super hard. And now I know the answer to it. But one of the questions from her, the teacher, was like, what was the question?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The question when the trash, about the trash stuff. How much trash? Something. Like,
she went over how much trash, like the different countries have.
Mm-hmm. And she asked that question. And
who do you think has the most trash per capita, I think it was?
Yeah, capita. And guess what the answer was? Canada.
Mm-hmm. It's because Canada has a ton of industrial waste and not as many people for every, for the space they have. So that gives them a higher ratio of trash to people.
Right. Yeah.
But then we were second, right? US has the most waste per individual person. We waste the most, throw out the most per person.
Right.
Than every other country on the planet.
At the end, we did a project. This project. It's a decomposition kit.
Decomposition kit, yep. What does it mean when something decomposes?
Well, it means that like something goes away faster.
Breaks down?
Yeah, like as Asmania is shoveling dirt and putting a bean in one spot and a piece of plastic in the other. Which one do you think goes down faster? The bean or the plastic?
Is that what you're going to find out with this project?
Yeah.
Well, how does it work? What'd you have to do here? You've got 2 little pots. What's in those little pots?
Yeah. One of them both of them have to have rocks at the bottom.
Where's the rocks?
The rocks are all the way at the bottom.
What do they look like?
They're these. They look like rocks, small rocks from the beach.
So you put some of those at the bottom of each pot. And then what do you put?
After the rocks, we put in, one of them has to have this soil that has all these bacteria and live stuff in it.
It's organic matter.
Yeah, organic matter. And then this one doesn't like have any stuff in it.
What is that?
That's sand from the
Sand.
beach.
So we've got.
This is the soil one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is the sand one.
Mm-hmm. So then what happened after we put the soil and the sand in each pot?
Well, what happened is we stuffed these inside of these dried plant matter bean stuff things inside of the soil. 3 of each inside of the soil and the sand.
3 of each. Three in each bucket.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
3 in each bucket.
And then what did we do after we shoved those in there?
And then we had to put these like plastic lids on there.
Mm-hmm. And we filled it with.
Yeah, and we filled it with. We filled
water.
this water.
And what happened when we put the water in there? It was really cool.
Guess what? This
The sand.
the sand went from the water up so quickly.
Like immediately, the sand sucked up all the water, eh?
Yeah.
So now what do we do with this? We have to. Where do we put it?
We have to put it in a really dark spot.
At room temperature.
Yeah, room temperature.
And then what's going to happen now? What are you going to do next?
Then after it like gets all the water in the other one.
When are you gonna check on it?
Like after like
Next class.
next class, maybe.
You're gonna check on it every week, right? During class, because we've got a chart here.
Let me see.
I'm gonna fill out the appearance. See, every week. So we've got 6 weeks of class, and we're gonna check on it every week. But you're not the only person who did this, right?
No, other people did it.
Did they do the exact same thing, or did they do something a little bit different?
They did something like a little bit different.
Well, what did they have in theirs? In their decomposition kit?
They had like not a piece of paper. What's the paper trying to do to me? Processed food stuff. Natural fibers like cotton and synthetic fibers.
Synthetic.
Synthetic fibers.
Those are man-made fibers,
Yeah.
not natural fibers.
Yeah.
So they had all different things in their pots, and you guys are going to compare to see whose things decompose faster, right? Somebody had plastic in theirs. So what do you think decomposes faster, your dried plant matter or a piece of plastic?
Dried plant matter.
Why? Why would that be?
Well, that's because if you put something in the dirt, the bean goes faster down.
What makes the bean go away?
Well, it's like bacteria and stuff in the dirt eats it.
In the dirt?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't eat the plastic?
No.
No.
Because that doesn't go down faster.
Well, this will be an interesting project day.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Like
See
your
what happens.
terrarium you did from the first session was fun too, huh?
Huh.
Yep.
My
So
terrarium.
first session you got to see things grow, and this session you get to see things decompose. Yep.
And just to tell you, from the pots, they have little holes at the bottom, so the water can come up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go shove it in the closet.
Yeah. Don't shove it in there.
All right.
Bye-bye, everyone.